What's up, guys? Falcon XV here, bringing you a little discovery action. The playstyle you're going to see here is much different than what you're used to on my channel, and I'll explain to you why. First off, I'll give you a little tip on this map. If you're on discovery, run over to this little box, and it's great cover. If you're on the other side, watch out for the person on the box, or hide behind that silo, because that's where they usually like to hide. So, back onto topic. Today's topic is going to be slowing down your gameplay. Not something I'm very good at doing, but I practice, and I like to challenge myself with different playstyles. I've said in other videos, my playstyle is run and gun. So being a little bit slowing my gameplay down is actually a challenge for me. I'm just so used to being gun-ho and running around shooting people in the back and flanking people. So to play the style that you're going to see here was actually quite a challenge. I had tried it a few different rounds before I actually got a really good gameplay. But as soon as I got the hang of it, it was pretty good. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because obviously I want my channel to be where you can go and see some really cool gameplays and some interesting commentary. I also want my channel to be a place where someone can go and say, hey, you know what, I could do that, and be able to emulate or mimic the type of game style I'm playing, and incorporate into their own or steal some ideas to be successful. That's really what I want to be able to give tips and tricks. So the game style I'm playing today is one that's you could pick up and you could try out. So talking about the game style, when you slow your gameplay down, a few things you need to do is always use cover. I use my barrels and I use my walls, and I'm always ducking and standing up, using my cover. Cover is your friend. Even running and gunning, cover is your friend, but obviously it's a little bit harder to come by when you're running around the map, and you can get caught not behind cover very often. When you're slowing your game style down, it's very important to control your encounters so that you are the one in control of who's in cover, who's not in cover. And you don't have to 100% commit to every single battle you go into. Second, always know where your enemies are spawning. Your mini-map is really great for that, and if you need to, get yourself in cover, press start, and look at the map and see where the blips are coming for people who aren't using silencers. This is going to definitely give you an upper hand in your positioning and which side to look at in the area you're holding down. Now, I chose this hangar here for a couple reasons. In this situation, there's good views on pretty much the entire map on this side, and there's good cover from enemies coming from almost any direction. But at the same token, it does settle its own set of challenges, because even when you're behind the cover that is here, you're exposed on one side or another. So, know where your cover is. First one. B, know where your enemies are. Third, make sure you pick your shots carefully. When you are holding an area down, you need to make sure the shots you take are kills. Otherwise, they're going to gang up on you and go after you. Or you just basically give your position away, and you'll end up tubed, you'll end up grenaded, flashbanged, you name it, they're going to do it to get you out of that and flush you out of there. Next, you want to make sure that you keep yourself on the move, especially now in this situation where I've actually gotten my high kill streaks. I've got my SR-71. There's no reason why I should be holding down that same area anymore. I can now move around a little bit because I know where my enemies are, and pick up a few more kills. If you're not using high kill streaks, if you're using something like Napalm, the Bomber, I know that's a higher one, but it's one where you got to position your strike on. Wait for a UAV, pick the strike up, use it, and then continue to hold down your area. But if you pop up an SR-71, go bring the fight to your enemy. It is the time where someone who is slow, covering a little bit slower, can actually have the advantage, and be able to take the fight to them and still battle. Next, when you're running out of ammo, now I used Flat Jacket, Steady Aim, and Marathon. Probably not the best setup for this. Being a slower, you're gonna die a whole lot less if you're successful and you're very good at holding down an area. So Scavenger will probably be your best perk for that. I chose Flat Jacket because I know how people feel about people who are bunkering down and will usually grenade you and tube you, or rocket launcher. So I decided to choose that. Now, being that, I also knew that if I started to run out of ammo and a high kill streak, I would have to pick up another gun, which I ended up doing earlier. I picked up a FAMAS. Make sure you pick up that gun early if you need it. Don't wait until you only have 4 or 5 bullets. I see this all the time. People in videos, and I see this in gameplays. People will wait for their gun to be empty before they pick up another gun. When you start seeing you're running low on ammo, that's when you want to pick up another gun, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down with only 5 bullets left, and all you got left is a pistol in the other one. Lastly, don't get overconfident. Well, not lastly, but the next topic we'll talk about. Don't get overconfident. You'll see me here. Prime example of getting overconfident. I'm going to bring myself way out in the open. I'm flawless right now, so I should not be in this area. But don't be overconfident. Continue doing what's working. If you do have lower kill streaks, I don't think many people would really, I don't know if everyone will agree with this, but when I do run things like, if I'm having a game where I running Napalm, Attack Chopper, and let's say UAV was before, after getting all my kill streaks and, maybe getting an extra, 4 or 5 kills on top, I'll actually, will go out and try to search for those kills, leave my secure area, and, I'll be okay if I die. Because if I die, my kill streaks reset, I can go back to my area. The one death is worth getting the kill streaks again if I know I can hold it down. In a situation where I have high kill streaks in my situation now, if I was to die after I got my dogs and my Blackbird and all that, depending how good the rest of the team's doing, if the team, everyone's hauling their own side of the fence or their own side of the game, then I won't be able to get another SR-71 Blackbird chopper gunner. So, I might as well keep my streak and minimize the amount of deaths that are coming on the team. If you notice, you got your high kill streaks, and you've got your chopper gunner, you've already had your Blackbird, and you've had your dogs, and you guys are still at only like 35 or 4,000, which is, pretty crazy. That means you're pretty much doing everything. Then it's not a bad idea to, let yourself get one death to reset your kill streak roll. I've done it sometimes. Obviously, I really like not dying, but once you die one time, you might as well not have to worry about it too much. Last thing I want to cover, guys, is obviously, and I think I spoke about my setup, I use the G11. If you are holding down an area, I think it's really nice if you actually had something a little bit silenced, potentially. I think I'm running out of time here, actually, guys. Anyways, I hope you took a little bit from this video. I'll post a little bit more in some other videos about slowing the gameplay down. But this is Falcon XV. I'm signing out. Later.